Hello students, I welcome you all once again in lecture number 6. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great, and I know it's quite tough for us because of this pandemic situation nowadays, and I hope we will overcome these problems very soon, inshallah. And we will be having normal routine like the school days and the home time and all that stuff. So as you all know that what are those precautionary measures that you have to keep in mind, you have to do it practically. And you might have heard about these all precautionary measures on the social media, and your parents must have told you so many times how to take those precautionary measures to keep yourself safe from this virus, right? And as far as the eatable things are concerned, you have to take vitamin C, vitamin A. You need to have a lot of water, and you need to have as much healthy food as you can. So what would these all things do? The combination of all these things would actually help you to keep yourself safe from this coronavirus. And I'm sure having quality food and taking care of yourself would definitely keep you safe from this virus. Okay. And I would say best of luck to all of you, and keep yourself safe at home and stay at home. Okay, let's get started. Today's lecture number 6. Okay, students, as I've told you in previous lectures as well, I used to discuss the learning outcomes first, and then I started with my online lecture. So today's learning outcomes are how to use verb phrases in sentences. We have done these verb phrases in our previous lecture, but I would definitely explain you a bit more in this lecture number 6, and then we will do an exercise related to this verb phrases. And the next part is how to make question mark sentences. So we would briefly discuss about the question mark sentences and how to make those question mark sentences. We will discuss this thing as well. And the reference book pages are 23 from the student book and 16-17 from the workbook. Let's get started. Okay, students, come to page number 23 of your student book, as you can see on my slide as well. And the topic which we are going to do is question mark sentences. So first of all, we need to understand what is question mark sentence. And you have read this topic in your previous classes as well. So this topic is not new for you, and it's very easy. So question mark sentences are basically those sentences which starts with who, what, when, where, or why. Like in a simple way, you say when you're asking a question from somebody, that means that's a question mark sentence. For example, what is your name? Where did you come from? What is your favorite game? Why do you like to play it? So these all are question mark sentences. That means you're asking a question in this sentence. So let's read the requirement of the question here, and let's solve the part which is on page number 23. Okay, students, in this question mark sentence, let's see what it says. Write questions about games, use question words, then ask your partner the questions. Okay, so in this part, what you have to do is you have to write down the question mark sentences that would specifically be related to the games. Like, you will not write the random question mark sentences. You would be writing related to the games. Okay, for example, as you can see, the first one, which is already written, what is your favorite game? You see, it is related to the game. So I would suggest you to do it in a way, like if somebody is assisting you, like your father or your mother or your elder brother or sister, make that person a partner of yours, and then ask some questions about the game with that person. That's how it will be easier, it will be much easier for you to do it, these question mark sentences this way. Okay, so let's get started. So what I would do is I would tell you some of the question mark sentences related to the games, but I would appreciate if you do, and if you write the question marks of your own choice. You would not copy mine. Okay, okay, number 2 would be, why do you like this game? And don't forget to put the question mark at the end, because it's a question mark sentence. Number 3 would be, where do you play this game? Number 4 would be, what is your favorite player in this game? And number 5 would be, who is the captain in this game? So do you see that how I used the WH words to make a question mark sentence? And my all question mark sentences are related to the game. So that's how you have to do this part, and I would appreciate if you would do this part by yourself. You would not copy mine question mark sentences. Okay, okay students, first of all, write down classwork day and date at the top of the page. That is page number 16 of your workbook. Okay, so as you can see on this page, you have been given some word bank words. These are verb phrases with get. And the A part is, circle the word get in each sentence, underline the word that comes after it, then match each sentence to a picture. So you need to circle the word get in each sentence, then you have to underline the word which comes after get in each sentence, and then you have to match it with the correct picture. Okay, okay students, number 1 is, I get along with all of my friends. So according to the requirement, you circle the word get, underline the word along that is after get, and it is matched with letter B, and you can see the B picture. The friends are getting along. Okay, number 2, my dad gets by with just 5 hours of sleep every night. So you need to circle get, underline by, and it will be matching with which letter according to the picture. Letter F. So you will write down F in the blank. Number 3, when I catch a cold, I usually get over it in a day or two. So circle get, underline over, and it would be matching with which picture? Letter A. So write down A in the blank. Number 4, Be careful, don't let him get away. So circle get, underline away, and it would be matching with letter E. Write down E in the blank. Number 5. My aunt doesn't have a car, so she gets around by bicycle. What you will circle here? You will circle here the word gets. You will underline the word around, and it would be matching with letter D. So you will write down D letter in the blank. Number 6. My little brother climbed on the fence in our yard, so I told him to get down. So what you will circle here? The word get, and you will underline the word down, and it would be matching with letter C. So write down C in the blank. So we have done the A part. Okay students, let's start the B part now. Complete the sentences. Use the correct form of get. Over here you have to use the above word bank, which is at the top of the page, and you have to write down the correct word for the correct sentence. Number 1. My brother and I dash well. So what did they write? Get along. My brother and I get along well. Number 2. I hope I dash this cuff soon. What would come in the blank? Like you would come out of some sickness or something. What did I tell you? That which verb phrases with get you would use? Get over. Yes, the second blank, get over. Number 3. My little sister is trying to dash from me. It's very simple. Get away. Yes. Number 4. I dash by skateboard. I, like you need to, when you move around. So what would you use? Get around. Number 5. He dashed with very little studying. He gets by with very little studying. Okay. Number 6. Dad told him to dash from the ladder. Dad told him to get down from the ladder. Okay students, this part is on page number 17 of your workbook. Write down classwork day and date, and this part is related to the question mark sentences. So you have to circle and then write the question word, okay? Number 2. Number 1 is already done. Get your pencils ready, all of you. Number 2. Dash, do you like the game? Why do you like the game? Circle why and write down why in the blank. Number 3. Who is your favorite player? Circle who and write down who in the blank. Number 4. Where do you play the game? Circle where and write down where in the blank. Number 5. When is the game over? And number 6 is who is the winner? Circle the word who and write down who in the blank. Okay students, that's all for today, and I hope you've understood about the topics which we discussed in today's lecture. and I would suggest you to do the online practice if you get time, please, because the more online practice you will do regarding the grammar concepts and the vocabulary words, so it would be helpful for you in grasping the concepts in a much better way. So that's all for today. Take good care of yourself. Look after your parents well, and that's all. See you then. Bye bye.